Welcome to Story Time. Today we're going to be reading a book called The Heartbeat Drum, the story of Carol Powder, who was a Cree drummer and activist. This book is written by Deidre Haverlock, who was a member of the Satellite Cree Nation, and illustrated by Afalandra, who is a descendant of the Oneida Nation of Wisconsin. I look forward to reading this powerful book with you all today. Now let's get ready for story time.
I'm along, it's story time with So-O's tales in gentle rhyme. Books that dance and voices sing, adventures bloom on every wing. From distant lands to backyard fun, there's magic here for everyone. Gather round, let's take a look at the wonders in a book.
The Heartbeat Drum, the story of Carol Powder, Cree drummer and activist. Deep in the woods, in a log cabin facing a lake, a family lived, hunting, fishing, and making music. Moshum's drumbeat went pa-pom, 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 pa-pom. Uncle's voices poured out, hiya, hiya, waya, heya. Kokum sang, we are strong, we are singing, and we will continue. Whenever Carol sang along to her family's music, her heart was light and full of joy. Nisokasanan, we are strong. Nanikomanan, we are singing. Mana naka okemi manan, and we will continue. One day Moshum told Carol, women first made the drum. It is the sound of a mother's heartbeat, and now you must learn to drum so that our music can continue. Moshum made Carol her own hand drum, just like his, only smaller. She couldn't wait to hear her drum, but first it had to dry so that the moose hide could shrink tight. When Moshum finally brought Carol her beautiful new drum and a drumstick made from a willow branch, he sat her down. Creator has shown me something, he said. You are gifted with song, and in the future you will become a singer. Me? Carol asked. Yes, you, he said, but understand what I have seen. When I am gone and you grow older, our ways will change. Women will not be accepted. You're going to help bring women back to the drum because that is where they belong, beside us. Children belong there too. Why? Asked Carol. Because that's the only time anyone's going to heal, replied Moshum. Carol thought about how Moshum's music made her feel. She imagined herself spreading healing through her own songs and through the heartbeat of her own special drum. She couldn't wait to become a singer, so she hit her new drum in agreement. Pom! Carol trained with Moshum's drumming group. They drummed at home, at ceremonies, and especially at powwows, using a big drum called grandfather drum. Even though the drum was giant like Moshum, its heartbeat still came from a mother. Their drum beat went pa-pom, 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 pa-pom. Their voices poured out hiya, hiya, waya, heya. Their words sang, we are strong, we are singing, and we will continue. Nisokasanan, we are strong. Nanikamanan, we are singing. Minna naka okemi manan, and we will continue. But every year, Moshum's drumming became a little bit lighter and his walking a little bit slower, until one evening Carol was called to his bedside. Moshum said to her, Granddaughter, today I am going to the next world. Remember everything I taught you. Remember your gift. Carol's heart beat with sadness, pa-pom, pa-pom, as she promised to practice her drum without Moshum. Carol kept her promise. She practiced popom, popom, and practiced popom, popom, and practiced pom, pom, pom. Eventually, Carol became a mother. She made drums for her children so that her family's music could continue. Listen to the heartbeat of the drum, she told her children, just like Moshum taught her. After many years, Carol missed drumming at powwows, so she formed a female drumming group called Chubby Cree. She taught the women her songs and how to drum. But when Carol and her group arrived at a powwow, things had changed, just like Moshum had warned. No other women were sitting at the drum, and instead of welcoming words, Carol heard, "It is not tradition for women to hit the drum. If women hit the drum, they will kill the drum's spirit." But Carol knew the men's words weren't true. She knew women gave life to the drum, and she understood that it was time to speak up. At first, Carol was scared of being in front of people, having to speak her truth about why she was drumming. What would people think? Would they laugh at her? Would they call her disrespectful? "I want to educate my people about women drumming," she called out to the crowd one day after being turned away at a powwow. As she spoke, her heart beat with nervousness. Pa-pum, pa-pum, pa-pum. It seemed like nobody wanted to listen. But Carol didn't give up. She continued by teaching and speaking out about the importance of honoring women, even when they are at the drum. And as grandchildren were born, she continued by passing on Moshum's teachings to the next generation. Today, despite those who disagree, Carol and her group share their music at climate events for the healing of Mother Earth. They sing and drum at special ceremonies, honoring residential school survivors, and they pour their healing music over all those who have lost loved ones. Sometimes they simply meet in the park, playing for anyone who needs to feel the joy of a mother's heartbeat. Their drumbeat goes pa-pom, 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 pa-pom. Their voices pour out hi-ya, hi-ya, way-ya, hey-ya. Their words sing, "We are strong, we are singing, and we will continue." Nasokasanan, we are strong. Nanikumanan, we are singing. Na, naka, okemi, manan, and we will continue. The end. Thank you so much for reading The Heartbeat Drum with me. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful story and this very powerful story that women can and do anything that they put their minds and hearts to. I hope that you continue to come back and check often as I read new stories each week. Have a beautiful day.